site of the orbital discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Every four computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
There we go. Wasn't popping up for a moment. That was strange. I wonder if everything's still working. Right. Now it's out and cleared, everybody. Jank stream. Oh, okay. It's starting to sound like D7 where everything's jank. Which I get it, you know. There's a lot of jankiness out there. That doesn't mean, you know, everything's jank. I'm not a jank streamer. I'm a small time, you know, part time. sorry. I'm getting messages left and right. And, yeah, so I posted there, I posted there, I posted up, posted around there. If only people would show up. Yeah. But, everyone, it's Thursday. Welcome, welcome. The great thing about Thursday, it's a day closer to the weekend. And with it being a day closer to the weekend, it just means that I need to remember that this volume is way too high to be actually heard. Or for me to actually be heard. There we go. That's better. But yeah, with a day closer to the weekend, it means less work for the majority of us. Though there are some people who work on the weekends, in which case, my deepest condolences. So, but yeah, with us doing the Yggdrasil Chronicles today, hopefully we'll get, you know, another leg way through, because at the point, apparently we're like halfway through the game, so might as well just go ahead and do the other half, and see how it goes. And it's still early access, and I know he's still making a lot of changes and such. This is still the same build that I downloaded. I didn't download the newest one, because I think the tutorials was the only thing he changed. I don't know. And then there's also the whole mega review thing that we still plan on doing on Monday instead of the Legends of Legaia stream. And that's pretty much where I'm going to go through all of the games that I have played and reviewed. So hopefully I'll have plenty to talk about. Mega review going to be long? I hope so. It'd be nice if it is. Well, at least long enough to fill a whole stream. But I guess we'll see. But let's see. Where is the game? Where is the game? Where is the game? Where is... There it is. So I can pause this, open that, open this, move this over. Oh, swap the scene over. That might help. Is that coming in nice and clearly for everybody? Yeah, it looks like it's good on my second monitor. Oh, my volume's all the way down. I was wondering, like, why does it sound so soft? No. Oh, boy. Nope, that still sounds... Like, audio levels on the stream, it seems okay. I hope you guys would tell me if it sounds bad. Parm's probably already put down his phone. But let's see. I'm constantly have like adjust the volume in my headset purely because I'm trying my best not to blow out my eardrums and at the same time not strain my ears, because that's been a problem. Is that at work I'll either have to turn up an audio file to listen to it, and you know, then I go play a different one and actually blow out my ears, or I have to like really focus and strain my ears to hear anything. It just pisses me off. Okay. That's the skills place. I find it funny that the church is the skills place. Ah, here's the end. 560 gold for a room? 560? But I'm poor. I ain't paying you 560 gold pieces. Screw it, I'll go forward without healing. Is there anything up here that I can steal? No. Oh, there's people not leaving stuff out for me to steal. Yeah, take me to my ship. Welcome aboard, Captain Morgan. We have been waiting for you. Cut the pleasantries and get to work, Liam. Our allies are counting on us. Roger. Alright, lads. You heard the captain. Full sail ahead to the Sanguine Ocean. Aye, Captain. My first time on a ship. Wish Plotty were here to see the vast ocean. When she gets her memory back, we'll sail together again. For now, let's focus on our mission. Sure. Oh, it's sad. You're sailing on the sea in your own ship. To move your ship, simply use your direction keys. To dock your ship, face the line of plus Z or use your mouse. After docking, if you want to go back to your ship, press. So pretty much run into it and activate it. Oh, god damn it. Ah. Step 47. You know, I realized something that has come to my attention. Every time it says step something, I hear that every time. Just oh hey, you're trying to do something? What's that? Another update? D7. This looks familiar. FBI, open up! You know, I turned down the volume on that just a little bit, and it's still really fucking loud. How goes a D7? I saw that you posted a video of you trying out a new format for your Jankmageddon. Jankmageddon? Dang it, I had a clever one, but I can't fucking speak. It was supposed to be like a mix between Janky and Armageddon at the same time. Jankmageddon? Jankadeggin? That just sounds dirty now. Ah, damn it. But yeah, every time I see the step thing for like updating of what to do next, because it happens so frickin' often. Ability. I made a 2-hour video, a 2-minute video. Hey, that's some good editing. Good editing. God, what is with my tongue? I know I have a sore on the very tip of my tongue, but that shouldn't be stopping me from speaking. No, I've definitely done that before, taking large chunks of video and editing it down to only like a handful of minutes. You kind of have to like watch the whole thing and sometimes like rewatch certain scenes, debate on whether or not it's a good fit, then like edit it one way, get like halfway through editing and decide, no, it's not fitting right, and you have to do it all again because fuck you. Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why I just don't do video editing anymore, honestly. I probably should, to be honest. Because I did do some for a couple of the trailers for the Mega Review on Monday, but, I don't know. I feel like that if I tried doing a more structured, long-form video, or even just like a bunch of short ones that are just like hodgepodge together, I think I'd go crazy. Also, I created some new buttons for myself. This way I can scratch my chin. It's actually called ponder, you know, where you like rest your chin on your fist or on your hand. I kind of like it, because I can sit there and be like, yes, this is a great idea. That's great conjecture. But have you considered...
Objection!
Considering I whipped that whole thing up in probably about 20 minutes, I'm rather happy about that. Unstable current. No, it's buffing. Also, the jawfish looks like it's rotting. Hey, Kivanica. Sky Smasher. Yep, it's still... I don't know. I feel like this game could be a lot better. But at the same time, like I said, apparently we're almost done with it. Might as well knock it out. This so you're going to for 3 turns covered. At least the combat's not as bad as the tutorials. Yeah. I feel like you're right on that. The tutorials were pretty bad. Hey, BG! You got class in a little... Well, in that case, you should make your class all subscribe to me. I'm kidding, don't. Pretty sure this is just a big safe spot. Yeah. The real thing is, I don't remember what direction they said that the Sanguine Ocean was in. Oh, nope, I guess I found it. Class at 8 p.m. is wild. He's a college teacher. Liam, pass me the spyglass. Here, Captain. What quest am I on now? I think it's 49. That is a lot of ships. That is not like, oh, they're attacked by pirates. They're being attacked by a fucking armada. What do you see, Morgan? Not good news. 11 pirate ships are surrounding our cargo vessels. Really? I thought it Harley said there were 7. 11 just to take down R2. The hell are they thinking? Wondering the same thing. So, we're going to fight them all? Let's we have no other choice. Ready to engage? I am. Let's bring them to hell. Everyone, full speed ahead. Taking those pirates down. So, 1 ship, 2 cargo ships, because cargo ships tend to be pretty lightly weaponed, versus 11 pirate ships. Really? Can't believe there's 100 quests in the demo. I know, right? Arr, you've come to the wrong haven, lads. Abandon your ships. Never! Come and get it, you filthy pirates. 'Tis no time to play heroes. Charge! What the? Surprise, jerks. Excellent timing, Master Morgan. Everyone alright? We're good. Master Morgan, thanks for the reinforcement. Good. Way's clear now. Get yourself back to Seagull Port. Handle this mess for you. Not so easy. Stop them, lads. Oh, I don't think so. Mortars, fire. What sorcery be this? It ain't sorcery, it's called skills. Let's go, boys. But you're appalled by that. I'm appalled by this cutscene. You will pay for this. Board our ship, lads. Come and try. I have a question. And it's a minor question. Kind of. It's a minor question. But, the fuck? You know, because it's... We blew up 3 ships just by showing up. And then we blew up 4 more. My question is, what the fuck were we packing in those cannons? In those mortars? To blow up a ship. Which is probably, you know, a galleon-sized ship. Which is a sizable ship if you don't know anything about ships. But the fact that we took so many of them out in just a blink of the eye. Why the fuck did we even allow them to board us? Maybe this game is a GB of storage. What do they stuff in here? Luxury rugs made of panda? First off, don't you dare talk shit about my luxury rugs made of panda. Alright? I need that for the aesthetic. Yeah, I get it. They're endangered. But my floor is hardwood and cold without them. Alright? Oh man, someone actually took me seriously on that. They're like, you're a horrible person. I'm like, well, yeah. I stream. All streamers are horrible people in some regard. Don't you know this? Oh, come on. Why do you guys keep shooting her? I get it. She's the blonde, so you're targeting her. But the 2 others are white-haired and weird. I'm not saying pick on the weird kid. But I'm kind of saying pick on the weird kid, you know? Ouch. I think the monsters that we fought back on the land were tougher than these things. It's just, there's a lot of them. Also, I want to point out, a gigabyte of storage for a game like this, honestly, it's not too bad. But with it being only so far as to what it is, that does make me think that there is more in the game that essentially is not player-facing, like a bunch of stuff in the background. Two episodes of Friends. I've actually never seen Friends. Apparently that's weird to a lot of people, including my girlfriend, because she loves Friends. She grew up watching them. She uses a lot of their quotes every now and then. But just the whole, like, I never really sat down and watched an episode. I think I watched like the first episode, and I've seen clips of the show, but I've never actually watched Friends. I guess because when it was like really popular and on TV, I wasn't really into, well, rom-coms? No, not rom-coms. Sitcoms. That's the word I was looking for. I wasn't really into sitcoms when it was on TV. Really, Lilith, you couldn't slap that one. Really, Blanc, you couldn't slap that one. Trying to find a better combo, but apparently not. Ow. They stole my money. Motherfucker. It was better than Friends? How I Met Your Mother. Love that show. Actually never seen Friends either. I've actually only seen bits and pieces of both Friends and How I Met Your Mother. And I don't know, like, I'm a Neil Patrick Harris fan, and like, I'm not going to deny that, but I guess because I just don't really like sitcoms, or I didn't at the time, I never really got into them, and now to go back and try and watch them just doesn't seem like they captured the same amount of joy that they probably would have back then. So what now? Want to retreat? We have plenty of mercy to share. Arr, a true pirate ne'er runs for battle. I'll scuttle ye for what ye did. So you started this, and this is what you get for messing with the Eclipse, you weaklings. I'm going to end this. Why are we charging to fight? Again, we have big ship-destroying mortars, apparently. Yar, scuttle them all. That's not how that term works. Couldn't believe they dared to board our ship. Lilith, Blanc, take care of the ship. I'm going to deal with that scumbag myself. Coming with you. Me too. No, you two need to look after the ship, the crew. Back soon. You're better than one, right? Handle him. One-on-one. Teach him a lesson you'll never forget. Morgan, if you insist, then so be it. Please be careful. I will. Not. Yo ho ho, a brave captain. But you overgot this. Lads, scuttle her. Alright, Captain. Come at me, you scumbags. Good. True strike. It's a boss battle. It's a boss battle check. Smash his face in. Ow. 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 You wanted to fight them by yourself. You're getting your shit rocked by two guys. And you wanted to fight the captain? Man, Oregon, you're arrogant. More like this could have been a boss battle. This is just stalling for time. Crew's gone. What are you gonna do now, Captain? Arr, ye be not. I'll scuttle ye myself. Okay. Let's just kill this captain. So that way I can be done with his stupid face and his stupid way of talking. How did I do True Strike and then do that and do less damage than the last time I did it? What's with that? Wow. Am I supposed to lose this fight? I feel like I'm supposed to lose this fight. Because that's a lot of damage. No, I'm not supposed to lose that fight. What the fuck? Alright, try this again, I guess. This could have been first. The battle wasn't even needed. I know, right? So I critted for 102. That's great. So the last time I used Accelerator Cutter on him with True Strike, which is supposed to increase it, it did like 75 damage. So without it, it did 72. So what's the point of me using True Strike with it? Also, what is with that? Just attack. Oh, was that his counter and then he did his ability? Yep. Also, blind. Ow. Rude. Now it's over. This is what you get for messing with the Eclipse. It's done, guys. How about you? Done too. Whew. Had a bad feeling about this. Now I can ease my mind. You did well, Morgan. Haha. Just a piece of cake. Pirate guy was no match for me. Let's head home. Fucking liar. Oh, there's a bot. Begone, bot. Thou art not wanted here. Have the ship blow up on them. Please, please have the ship blow up on Morgan. Not so fast. Morgan, look out. Yeah? Morgan. Har, har, har. Why? It's this happened. She was joking, right? Morgan was joking, right? Damn it. So I had a bad feeling about her. Come to your aid. No, Lilith. The torrents will sweep you away. Shut the fuck up, Liam. Want to leave her to the die? Gotta save her no matter what. Calm down, Lilith. Lose your mind. What are you gonna do after jumping there? You'll be dead. See, Morgan is dead? If that's what you're saying, I'm gonna kill you. Calm down, Lilith. It's like it all. You think twice about it? Worried about Morgan, but we can't do anything right now. In the middle of a storm. Don't want to risk your life, too. Damn it. What are we gonna do now, Lilith? Is the ship still movable? It can still move, but not far. As you can see, the ship is heavily damaged. And we're in the middle of a storm. If we use it to look for Morgan, we'll make it back to Seagull Port. So we can't help her? Let's go back first, get some rescue ships to look at for as fast as possible. Best plan for now. God damn it. Back to Seagull Port. Double time. Roger. Eliminate the pirate captain. Yeah. Didn't have to do that. He'd be dead with the ship anyway. She could have done that from the start. She could have done that from the start. Okay. 10 out of 10 dialogue, 10 out of 10 of writing. No. No, Kivanica. No. Like, I get the reason why it happened. Don't get me wrong. Morgan was arrogant and sloppy because they were arrogant. And they turned their back to their enemy without making sure their enemy was dead. And that's what caused them to get one-shotted and then thrown over the edge. I get that. I do. But at the same time, everything building up to it is just, yeah. Harley, have you everything new for the rescue team? Not really. But they said they've expanded the search area. Pirate ship was sunk by that storm yesterday, too. A real shock, but I believe Morgan's still alive. She's not someone who dies that easily. Hope so. She's always been tough as nails. What should we do now? All we do is wait for news to the rescue team and pray for Morgan. Oh, Lilith. Some contracts waiting to be signed. Morgan gone. Can you handle it? Refuse them all. I don't want to sign anything right now. Got it. I think I should head to Seagull Port myself and check for the news on Morgan. Blanc, could you help manage things here? Harley will guide you. Lilith seems really down. Can't blame her. Morgan was like family to her. Of course she's down right now. The whole battle wasn't needed if they could have killed him from the start. I know, right? Because again, we showed up there, fucking one-shotted 3 of their ships immediately, then one-shot 4 more just as kind of like, haha, I've got you now. And then 3 charged at us, and we somehow did one-on-one battle and killed all of them. Or 6 on 3 battles, I guess 2 from each ship, and then so on. I guess, you know, you could say just the rest of the crew was fighting stuff on the other side, or outside of the battle, and we didn't really get to see that, which I don't like. You should always show, not tell. But at the same time, I was saying, it hurts seeing someone you care about so much pain. By the way, Harley, I think I should tell you something about Lilith. Something else over there? Yeah, she killed the pirate captain who backstabbed Morgan. Killed? Lilith? That's not like her at all. She's always telling us to show mercy, even to our enemies. It's terrifying. Her eyes turned red, and she killed that pirate without even blinking. There was this emptiness in her eyes. Something's definitely wrong with Lilith. Look at what's going on with her. Thanks for telling me, Blanc. Keep an eye on her for me, alright? Sure. For now, stand on the rest of the work here. Pacing feels so sluggish in this game. Everything feels like it's stalling for time. Some parts of it feels like it's stalling. Other parts it feels like it's sprinting. Yeah, my head. Where am I? Something's off here. We're Lilith and Blanc. Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Chronicles. Hey, Forticeptus. Fortispectus. Why did I say Forticeps? Now I'm questioning myself. Make my ship. What actually happened to me? So it's just inconsistent, which is even worse than being sluggish. Yes! I remember I was backstabbed by that pirate and tossed to the sea. Tidal waves must have swept me here. Okay, first off. The backstabbed, they keep saying, is if someone betrays you. The pirate couldn't have betrayed Morgan because the pirate wasn't friends with Morgan. She was stabbed in the back, or was she smacked the back of the head? Because if she was stabbed in the back, how is she didn't bleed out in the ocean or get eaten by sharks for bleeding out in the ocean? Or was she just knocked unconscious and thrown in the water? Which, if that's the case, I'd have her waking up complaining way more about her head. I just need to figure out how to get back home. Well, the Blanc must be sure he's sick about me. Freezing. This place looks like an island somewhere in Sanguine Ocean. Staying here makes no sense. Gotta check this place out. Hope there's something useful around here.
Hey, listen.
Ah. Come to the party. Might as well, just be safe. And we always save twice. Whoa, it's a massive thing. It's like an ice cave. Should check it out, especially if the gate's already open. There might be something inside that can help me get out of here.
Hey, listen.
I'm gonna be pressing that every time I see step. Every time it tells me like an update to the you need to do this objective thing, I'm just gonna press it. I don't want to go that way. I want to go down the coast. Out in the water. Apparently that's not happening. Alright. Oh my gosh, we just got done with the first thing there every rest of the time. What? Just got done with the first thing there is. Ever any rest times? No, not really. Not for us. Though I do like it has this because I've been wanting this, like a sliding puzzle like this. Because every time I saw it in Scarmonde, it didn't have it, and it made me sad. But now we have it here, and I think we were interrupting. It's more than I expected. Grr. There's no choice. To defeat it, to get my power back. But I'll never leave this place. She's way out. Time to doubt it. One chance to escape. Never you check out the massive wolf alone. Let me help you. Who are you? What are you doing here? At this temple, you'll end up dead. Don't just make me, lady. I'm here to help because I want to leave this place too. It's not as easy as you think. Let me show you what I can do. Do what you want. I'll be responsible for your death. Face that to the wolf. Here it goes. Yes, I would like to review my party because I get the feeling. Alright. Not really anything to do, so I guess. Just got here. You willingly came in here, yeah. By the way, what's your power? Time magic. I control the flow of time? It's awesome! Sort of. Great. Should be easy. Once we send this beast to the netherworld, I bet Queen Hell will make it one of her favorite pets. Focus and get ready. Might end up down there yourself. We willingly came into a frozen temple place that's apparently for the dead, or you might die and be stuck there forever. And we're fighting against a giant ice wolf with a dark elf chick lady. Which, you know, would. But not important. Counter Chrono Blaster. Magic. Let's start with Chrono Force dealing. This is also another thing that I don't know if I really mentioned it. There is a lot of text on these things. And I'm not saying that's bad in the sense that it's not bad, but at the same time, it makes it feel like the game is more mechanic heavy than necessary. So she only has magic. So Chrono Blaster blasts the target with Chrono Force, dealing 2% of magic attack. That's black magic, and applies Chrono Blaster from state for 3 turns. After 3 turns, deals base damage equal to 1.25 times magic attack, plus the stacks times magic attack, and bonus damage equal to 25% of all direct damage it takes during the effect, to a maximum of 500 bonus damage. Use this skill on the same target, increases the Chrono stack by 1. That is a lot of information. Duplicates flow time around the target, doubling all the direct damage that's taken, damage dealt, as well as receiving healing effects 3 turns. Damage dealt or healing effects from items will be halved. Damage and healing effects over time do not take effect, but HP recovery from nether flames is still doubled. Deals 200% of your magic attack as black magic to an ally, then recovers its HP by 75%, plus 25% per flame stack of your... Wait, hold on. So the same target will reset the duration to increase nether flame by 1 maximum effect. So does he heal? It's weird. I hate this wording. Because it says deals 200% of your magic attack as black magic to an ally. But oh, it's the same as the voodoo cure thing. It can heal or it can damage, which is, I don't know. The fact that it can heal and or damage kind of bothers me. And again, I get it as a nice touch because it's different and unique. But it's definitely the way it's worded and everything that goes into it feels like it's very mechanic heavy and more than perhaps one would really want. I could heal or I could chronoblast it again. Apparently stacking chronoblast just increases the damage at the end. Ow. Yeah. Okay, so okay, no, it literally hurts who you're trying to heal and then puts a healing buff on them. Alrighty. It damages you for a chunk of damage, and then it gives you a... It recovers its HP by 75% plus 25% per Nether Flame stack of your magic attack. You know, it's gonna do it to you then. I don't get it. I don't get it. Hello, carrot, potato. Wait, potato. Potato? Carrot. Are you a carrot? Am I a carrot? I still don't know how I feel about some of the things. Because Nether Flame, I like the fact that it damages an enemy, but the fact that it can damage an enemy, but then also heal by first damaging you, seems kind of annoying. Aren't we all a little bit of a carrot? No. I'm definitely a little bit of a potato. Yeah, I don't really want to cast it on myself, even though it's technically her heal. It damages you and then heals you over time, and she's not even back up to... Oh wait, no, she did take damage, so I guess it's fine, but still... So, alright, she's at 301. He's still sleeping, so... 124 goes back up to 248. So yeah, at least she does heal back past what she was. But only by 10. The amount healed ultimately is not worth the amount of damage you take to cast it on yourself. It's not worth it. Because she did 140 points of damage to herself, but they didn't recover 100 or over 160. Oh wait, it's per stack of Nether Flame. So you have to keep hitting yourself with it with multiple stacks. What the fuck? It recovers HP 75% plus 25% per flame stack for 3 turns. And you get an extra stack by hitting yourself with it again. So I thought I was just misreading it first couple of times, but no, you literally have to nuke yourself multiple times, up to a maximum of 5 times, in order to get the most benefit out of it. But you're still essentially putting yourself in the grave in order to do damage. Or in order to heal. You're putting yourself in the grave in order to heal yourself. Because the regen isn't like instant, and it's not an instant heal. It's an instant you lose a chunk of your health, followed by you get it back slowly. Which means you could hit yourself with it to start healing yourself at the end of your turn and the next turn, but your enemy could kill you because you just weakened yourself. That's not good. It's not good at all. Ugh, so confusing. It really is. No, I'm just gonna attack. Why is it dead? What? Why? It was at 0. I just attacked and I missed. That was the part that pissed me off. I can understand if it's like, oh yeah, Morgan's actually got to be the one to attack and kill it. So that way, narrative reasons, that better be the reason. But then Morgan missed.
This game sucks ass.
Why did you just say, like, yeah. Oh, hey, F-Zero. Yep, we're back to Thursday streams. Back to the regular schedule.
This game sucks ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Phew, it's tougher than I thought. Still no match for us. Ugh. Hey, you okay? No big deal. Just exhausted from using all my magical energy. And you need to defeat that wolf to get your power back, right? It's dead already. Your power's returned. It's not the wolf that absorbed my energy. It's that relic up there. 2/3 of my magical power is sealed inside of it. Oh, Morgan. You're about to release an evil time witch upon the world, aren't you? Tell me, how can I get your power back? I don't even know you. Why do you want to help me so much? Just throw it into the sea and wash up the tongue. All I want to leave and go home. Friends must be worried about me. I'm waiting to get us out of here, right? You do, but only with my full power. Want to help me? Take the shining crystal from that relic and break it into pieces. Simple like that? Yes, I'll help you with the rest. Okay, you're to me.
Hey, listen.
Again, what part does not scream to Morgan to ask, hey, why was your power sealed in this relic? Where am I? You mentioned this was a temple. What kind of temple is this? I'm actually learning RPG Maker and planning to make a game with it just for the fun of it. It's pretty good. It's how most of us start out as hobbyists, just kind of trying something new and different. And like that, you've doomed the world. Wow. What's this thing? Is everything properly explained? No. Good, I'll rest from here. Just stay away from it. Okay. So your power's been restored. That's right. Hey, I think you're your name yet. Morgan. Morgan Black Pearl. Lucia. Lucius Scleratus. Hey, hold on. That sounds familiar. Valen! Where are you? Valen! They stole your thing! Valen, he stole your thing! Wait, is that the same spelling? Hold on. S-C-E-L-E-R. Ah, he put an A-T in it instead. What? She's a slime? I'm guessing. Lucia, why were you here? What is this place? What's that relic thing? Questions you should have asked before you broke stuff, Morgan. What do you want to know? Just curious. If you don't want to talk about it, don't push. Sergeant Frost Temple of Warwilling Island. Came here willing to destroy that relic for my pastor. What purpose is it to serve? As far as I know, it's slowly draining the life essence of this world. That's why it needs to be destroyed. To prevent the world from collapsing. It's not easy to find all the relics with just me and my master. This is only one of 5. The others must be scattered across the world. I hope we can find and destroy them all before they erase everything. There are more relics? Shit. What the hell? Let's get out of here. Place about to collapse. I'm going to take you back to Seagull Port. You ready? How? Just be patient. Oh, first time I see magic like this. Just step through the portal, will whisk you straight to Seagull Port, and then it'll vanish. What about you? Not leaving? The portal takes you to Seagull Port. My destination is different. See? Hey, Lucia. What? I want to ask, thank you for your help. Want to go home? Can't repay your kindness right now, but please take this, Lucia. If you ever need my help in the future, like searching for relics, just find me, and my people will take care of it. I will consider it. Cross paths again. See you around. Mercenary from Summer Breeze Town, huh? God, Morgan, you're way too trusting. Seagull Port. Your mag's incredible. It's been 2 days already. Huh? Those boys. What's she doing here? Be generous with the 2 out of 5. The combat barely saves it. I know, but the rescue team hasn't found any traces of your friend yet. You need to be patient. I'm going to be patient right now. She's my best friend. My best friend! You understand? Hey, what are you doing here? Get out! I don't have time to play. Huh? You send more rescue ships. Pay extra. I have to find Morgan at all costs. It's not revealed, but all the rescue ships are out. If you pay more, we have no ships left. I'm right here. I don't have time to play. I'm here to play. And stop bothering me. Wait a second. That's Morgan's voice. Hi, Lilith. Look like a panda. Why don't you go home to rest? Is this real? You're really Morgan? In a spirit, right? Oh, come on, Lilith. Don't jinx it. There's a spirit here. Perfectly fine. Get back to HQ. Everyone's waiting, right? Can I touch you, Morgan? Well, I don't think we can show that on stream. Still don't believe me? Here. I believe in your our real and beloved Morgan. So good to see you live. Thought I lost you. This is PG-13? Oh, that's right. We can do some mild. We can show mild boob touching in PG-13. That's right. Only mild though. Can't get too saucy with it. Hello. Did I tell you not to jinx it? Let's go home. Don't keep everyone waiting. I wonder how you got back here. It's a long story. Explain that. It's really not a long story. Morgan, cheating. Ready. totally forgotten. As you should be. I can't believe it. How the hell did you manage to get back to Seagull Port? Been help from a new friend named Lucia Ceraltus. You know what? Fuck my speech impediment. I can't pronounce that shit. She used her magic to bring me back to Seagull Port. But where were you exactly, Morgan? I came to you. I found myself at the shore of a desert island? No, it was a very cold island. I think you mean deserted island. Called Whirlwind Island. Here are things that get interesting. There's a temple there called Arctic Frost Temple. Met Lucia inside. She was in some serious trouble. Well, I'm in Arctic Frost Temple. Harley, ready any info on these places? Guess not. So what happened? Barely any magic left and was getting attacked by a giant Arctic wolf. Stepped in and together we took it down. Wait, hold on. You said it was a desert island? Why was Lucia there? She said that... Yes, I think they meant deserted. She said she was there to find... Or, there on her own to destroy the 5 relics. What are these relics, exactly? Not sure. But according to Lucia, they drained the world's life essence. She and her master are trying to destroy them all. That's all the info I got. What are those relics? Why will their creator want to destroy the world in that way? You don't need to worry about that. If Lucia needs our help, we'll be there. Promised her that much before I left Whirlwind Island. She might even visit our town soon. Still think we should do some research on the relics and find out if they're connected to the thing beneath our HQ. Harley, can you handle that? Leave it to me. By the way, Harley, any good contracts coming while I was gone? Well, hard to say, but there are a few, but I've used them all. Why? You know how rare a good contract can be, Lilith? I know, but I didn't want to focus on anything but fighting you, so... Well, I get that. Mario would probably do the same. Sorry for making you guys worry. It's okay. At least you're back safely. What's your next move? No contracts left, right? None. And here's what you do next, Lilith. Past 2 days, all I can think about is fighting you, so I haven't come up with a plan yet. Can I make a request? What's a block? Oh, my hotel. I'm gonna wait for her over there. Away from, or over. Ah, yeah.
Objection!
There we go. Oh, wow, that makes text skip. That's cool. Was Whitehaven trying to buy deadly quicksand? They're supposed to keep outsiders out. It's weird for humans to cross the quicksand. It's only a myth Elder told me. Hard to believe that it's a myth. We don't have a... or, hard to believe a myth, but we don't have another choice. Tell us what you know, Blanc. No, Marienburg Kingdom? Independent kingdom near the top of Mount Marin? Exactly. Destination at the top of Mount Marin. What's it supposed to do there? According to the Elder's myth, top of the Mount Marin used to be the nest of the Phoenix. One of Goddess Emmy's... Hold on. My dyslexia is kicking my ass or something else is going on. Its feathers are said to let you hover above the ground. Forget them. I get it. We're after the Phoenix feathers, right? With those, we can cross the quicksand and make it to the Whitehaven. Yes. Remember, it's still just a myth. Myth or not, I don't have any leads. Might as well give it a shot, right? You're right. Early. Keep an eye on the HQ while gone. Lucia, let me know. Are the messenger pigeons still in good shape? Never better. Always ready. Good. Got it on you. Oh, there's messenger pigeons. What makes you... Do you want to rest? You just came back from the brink of death. Message from the dead and I'm still alive. Like a port, Morgan. Also, I think you should take it easy for now. No more limits. Besides, I can't wait to see the Whitehaven with my own eyes. Alright, just don't push yourself too hard. I've lost you once. I won't let it happen again. I get it. When you talk, it's like mother and daughter. Of course, Lilith is the mom. What? No way. Cut it out, Blanc. Hee hee. We ready to leave? Ah. South from Religia City to Sandstorm Oasis. You now switch between part of fine, you can only teleport to place you remembered. Simply Chris Master. Do I get it? No, but I'm not going to say.
Hey, listen.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Carrot Potato. And I just want you to know that I feel like I am fucking lost in the goddamn fields. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially, I'm out here in the goddamn fields. Do I know where the fuck I'm going? No. I read it. It's there. It's in my brain. I know the directions, but I don't fucking get it. But we'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Not angry. I'm not angry. It's not bothering me. It's not bothering me. It's bothering me a little bit. I still have a lot of questions. I have a lot of narrative questions. And you're absolutely right. All this in the demo, some of the stuff, save it for the full game. But other things, it's also more of like, really? Come on. Why introduce the fact that, oh yeah, we have carrier pigeons after, like, one of the things that would make the most sense of, like, hey, by the way, Harley, while we're out, if something happens, remember to send us a carrier pigeon. Or, like, a messenger pigeon. Or something like that. You know, that would make sense. Oh, what's this? Cuts all enemies million times. Enemies million times. Cuts all enemies million times. Okay, so I get it now. It is my dyslexia, but it's English. Grammar, words not right. Fucking knew it. Base damage / damage reach of enemy damage dealt increases by 20% of your attack. Deals 50% less. Just gonna go with that. Lilith. I'm not gonna do damage multiplication. Fuck that noise. Pass returns to. Yeah, let's do that one. What's this? Can you use running either an ally fun ally takes away 10% of target's current HP, provides a 50% chance to nullify all damage taken for the next 3 turns. Can't reduce damage, but instead nullifying damage taken. It's damage dealt. Sorry, it's 20% speed negate. So, hold on. Hold on. This has a chance. A chance. For 10% of your HP. It has a 50% chance to nullify all damage taken for the next 3 instances for 3 turns. Nullify damage in 3 instances for 3 turns. Cannot be reapplied and will disappear if no instances left. But on an enemy, it can't reduce their HP, so it doesn't deal damage to your enemy. It only deals damage to you. Why does it only deal damage to you? And then it nullify damage. It's got a 25% chance to just make their attack, unless it's a certain hit, to just not do damage. For 19 MP. What kind of fucking ability is this?
FBI, open up!
You're gonna probably have to end up calling the fucking FBI on me on how much I want to lose my goddamn shit on things. Each bearer deflects 50% of all direct physical damage taken to all enemies for 3 turns. Maximum damage distributed among the number of enemies. There's also 25% chance to take bonus damage. Alright, that makes sense. That's straightforward. It makes sense. Alright? She creates a barrier. 50% of all damage she takes is redirected to everyone else. So you know what? That's straightforward. That's good. Plain simple. Easy peasy. Don't know why the fuck... And all of her stuff goes off your fucking defense. I'm just gonna dump all this in there right there. shit. I think the other one was also something I need to talk to. Oh, I can't craft anything. Buy. Let's see. Magic Force, Magic Attack, Magic HP. That's HP per regen. More attack. Defense. Yeah, no. I don't want any of it. I don't want any of it. Ugh. I'm not losing my mind. I'm not losing my mind. You're losing your mind. Why are you losing your mind? Huh? Why are you losing your mind? I'm perfectly calm! So I don't know what your problem is. Slash Thorn. Yeah. Oh, look at that stuff I can't do. Because I need a Bronze Ignite. How do I get those? Oh, that's right. I get them through here. A bunch of these. I'm gonna take 50 of them. Craft weapon. Plus 5% crit. Sword, broadsword. Every time I see C and T, I know it's supposed to be counter. But my brain puts a U there that probably shouldn't be there. Just saying. Plus magic attack, plus agility, plus magic attack, and normal attack. I need more bronze ignites. I don't. Nope. More magical force. Now we get to do it again, but with armor. Defense and agility up. Magician's robe. What's this? Hard plate. I don't even think anyone can use a shield. Oh, what was that? Buy accessories? Oh yeah, the barrel bottom. What are my potions like? Fuck it, I'm good. Save. So that way I don't have to do shopping and skill stuff again. No, I wanted the other. Let me save. Now I see why D7 takes such long, breaks between him playing knock-knock games. Because, I get it. He'll play a knock-knock game, and then he'll, disappear for, like, anywhere from a few days to a whole month, and then he'll play a new knock-knock game. I still hear the water from Religia City. I hear flowing water. But apparently it's now daytime and hot and dusty. Look, what's your town like? Kind of curious. Pretty small, full of sand. Scorching during the day, but freezing at night. Wow, that's like a great place to live. At least for us humans. We're used to it, so it's not a problem for us. Definitely not a place for chit-chat. You're gonna want to get buried alive in this sandstorm? Is this less a sandstorm, more of a sand haze? Good question. What's so harsh? You know, feel the heat, huh? We're gonna roast if we don't move. I feel fine. You're an exception, Blanc. Come on, Morgan. Move your ass. Okay, okay. I said your money. What the? You guys hear that? Yeah. Loud and clear. Sounds like it's coming from the cliffs to the west. Check it out. Stealing is bad. You could find a job to earn some cash. Shut up. It's our territory. Pay the entry free or you're dead. My goddess. I guess we have no choice. Here's the money. Go find a real job and act like a real man. Sometimes I'm just a literal route to go. There's 2 different time zones, so close to each other. She's in a whole different area, just south of the city. That's what I was saying earlier also. It feels like the transition or the time to get from one spot to another doesn't feel like an actual adventure. It feels more like I'm going next door to spit on my neighbor's table. That's right, just give the... What the hell? It's really that stupid? I just hand over the money like that. Come on, Morgan. We're going in? Jeez, seems like an idiot, huh? Alright. Captain, still got his staff. Looks expensive. Where? Let me see. Ah, what a real price. Now hand it over. Get your dirty hands off it. Take the money and get out of my sight before I get mad. Ah, what are you gonna do? Hand it over before I kill you. Give you a chance to walk away in one piece, but you blew it. Now you're all gonna regret it. Shut up. Dead. Kill him, boys. Let your sprites heed my call. Strike down upon the wicked souls with furious anger. I think if I see another spell, I'm going to read it as dorkily as possible. Worthless pieces of shit. What a waste of my time. Ew. Turn black. Well, Blanc is apparently not very particular about people of color. Very impressive. You must be a high-ranked wizard to control lightning like that. Not with the bandits, are you? So, what do you think? Curious about what's happening here, huh? Kinda. We're not here for that. Figured. By your looks, you're just not some pretty ladies passing through, right? So what brings you here? What should I tell you? Got something to do in Marienburg Kingdom, huh? Don't you know? That's true. Wait a second. Look familiar. Have we met before? I don't think so. Look kind of strange. No, I'm serious. You look just like someone I knew. Mind telling me your name? Start with telling me yours first. Leonardo Hungry. Okay. Here's something else. I want to point out. Morgan talking to Lucia was very straightforward, super trusting, never like asked or like slighted in the sense. This brief conversation between Morgan and Leonardo felt like a fucking hostage situation for a moment. Like Morgan's like, yeah, I don't really want to talk to him. Fuck him. It's like, why? Because he's fucking blue, I guess. Just... You gave your name all willingly to a dark elf time witch who was having her powers stolen by a relic, which also doesn't make sense, that it was essentially stealing life from the planet or from the realm, but it somehow had 2/3 of her power too, but it didn't bother Morrigan at all, who we know also calls upon some magic in order to use the skills and abilities that they use. So that just leads more into that whole, that's probably not a trusting thing to do. probably actually ruined part of the fucking world, probably releasing the big thing down in the basement, whatever the fuck it is. And then we get the blue-haired Leo boy here, and he's just like, so, what you doing? And Morgan's pretty much like, yeah, could you go piss in the water somewhere else? Morgan Black Pearl. These are my friends, Lilith Harvison and Blanc Silverhawk. Black Pearl? What's my name? Morgan Black Pearl. You're the daughter of Commander Merrick and Commander of Amelia Black Pearl? That's right. Why do you ask? Lady Morgan, forgive my ignorance. I should have known. Hey, wait a second. What are you doing? Said I didn't know you. Wow, Morgan is so awesome. Even the almighty wizard has to kneel before her. Surprise, Lady Morgan. Said I didn't know this man. Brain must be fried. Hey, you're Leonardo, right? Just stand up and explain what's going on. You're confusing me. Thank you, Lady Morgan. You just look like Commander Amelia, Lady Morgan. The last time I saw you, you were just a little kid. That's why you don't remember me. I know you. You know me and my parents. Parents were Commander Amelia Blackpearl's bodyguards back in Valenka City. She treated me like her own. Even taught me to use her illusory magic, but I never could get the hang of it. That is a... My parents were Commander Amelia Blackpearl's bodyguards back in Valenka City. Why did you say my parents were your mother's bodyguards? But when I was 10, the Four Kingdom War threw everything into chaos. My parents, Commander Amelia, sorry, Lady Morgan, couldn't save her. You were 10! Enough. I already heard enough of this from my dad already. No need to blame yourself. I know a 10-year-old kid couldn't do much. Long story short, you were my mother's pupil, huh? Yes, Lady Morgan. Not long after the war ended, I heard that Commander Merrick had retired. I was trying to find him, but I couldn't get any leads. I was Sir Merrick, Lady Morgan. I really want to meet him. He's doing well, I guess. Afraid you won't meet him in person. He went out months ago and hasn't come back. See. Why are you here, Leonardo? Shouldn't you be the Royal Mage of Valenka City? You're right, but I chose to wander instead. This way I can sharpen my magic and track down the bastard responsible for my parents and Commander Amelia's deaths. That's what I swore on their graves. The war was responsible. The war. They died in war. The Four Kingdom War. There was a war going on. Who else could be responsible? Found any clues yet? For over 10 years, I've been hunting him down non-stop. Finally found him. That's why I'm headed to Marienburg Kingdom. Serve justice and make him pay for what he did. See? We're also on our way to Marienburg Kingdom. So, Leonardo, want to join us? My honor, Lady Morgan. Great. Ready in Marienburg Kingdom first. We need to get there before reaching the top anyway. Which is my command, Lady Morgan. Leonardo's joining us? That would be a huge help. My pleasure to team up with these pretty ladies. Just take care of me. This guy's a fucking nerd. Yeah, that sounds kind of weird. Oh, wait, no. He's not a nerd. He's a neckbeard. I bet he doesn't wash. Finally found a lead after so many years, huh? What's your plan once you get there, Morgan? Depends on the situation. But I still need to see him with my own eyes first. Let's go up. After you. Oh, Natural Magus has joined your party.
Hey, listen.
Oh. You guys got any stuff I could take? No? Well, after that, all that exposition, I just gotta save the game. I don't like this filter, but I guess it's supposed to represent that there's still a sandstorm going on. Doesn't affect... No, it doesn't affect my chance to hit, apparently. With that, still does only like 3 damage. Puts itself to sleep because it'd rather sleep than deal with us. Yep. Yep. I just realized something. I don't think Morrigan's skill is regenerated by 50% of the damage dealt, while the target lost slash damage. Yeah, will be regenerated by 50% of the damage dealt. Only if you crit, though. So once again, it's a coin flip as to whether or not you actually benefit from the attack, or if it just deals damage. What's this? Alrighty. Also, I'd like to point out in the top right, there's a little thing that looks like it's supposed to be dark. It's supposed to be nighttime. I guess. Oh good, Confuse Ray. Wait, hold on. This ain't Pokemon. Also, want to point out, we went through a number of turns, and Leonardo not once did shit. I probably need to do his abilities, or his ability scores. If that's the case, god damn it. Because he is moving slow as piss. Well, at the same time, I just thought of something. I want to be very clear about this. If you add a party member to your party, yeah, they're not leveled at all. If you give your players a new party member, and they don't have some sort of stats that make them pretty much on a similar level. Like, oh hey, cool. If the player grinded and, you know, did things normally, they'd be like level 50 by now. In that case, let's make this guy level 50 when he joins the party. Or, you know, have stats that are like level 45, maybe level 40. But you can't do that with a stats allocation thing. So if you forget to allocate stats, you ain't got shit. And he's only got one thing. Fires 3 bolts of unrefined magic on target, dealing 100%, 50% magic attack as pure magic damage. Straightforward! Straight fucking forward. It's the only goddamn one that's been straightforward. Where's the skill book? Where's the I can call upon? Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna use it. Free to circle between all members to research their skills. We're gonna choose Leonardo. Hey, look at that! It's selected Frozen Flame, dealing select as fire or ice damage. Thunder or earth. Holy or darkness. Apply all your magical and certain damage, allowing you to deal bonus damage equal to 20% of your current MP to the enemies at maximum of 500 bonus damage and in 7 instances. It also drains 4% of your max MP per instance, and each turn will drain 1%. Last 4 turns when all instances are used up. Yeah. Management space dealing 17 all enemies, so 10% chance to get burned, taking 5% of your max MP as fire damage. Taking 5% of your max MP as fire damage and get their agility reduced by. So, it's already going to cost magic to cast, but then it's also going to take an extra 5%. There's a 10% chance it'll take an extra 5% of my maximum MP. So at the moment, 15. and damage their agility reduced. And get their agility reduced. This shit is too convoluted. Unnecessarily convoluted. Increases damage taken from targets. Fuck it. Here we go. So there's a 5% chance to reflect magic. Okay, that's what I thought it was saying. Do I go further south? No fucking clue where I'm at. Where I'm going, what I'm doing. All I know is we were surprised by a snake and a couple of slimes. Why is the music that's playing sounds like I'm in a fucking western? The battle music sounds like I am in what the late 90s, early 2000s anime thought a western was. Ow. Alright. Fuck it. Oh, I see. So, we don't see the MP until we actually select it. And we choose between the different... Okay, I like that. I like also the straightforward, hey, cool, it does this much damage, no extra bullshit. This one has a lot of extra bullshit. So that's what goes happens. So let's do fire damage. Be great. A little underwhelming, but it's fine. Alright, so I don't know if we're supposed to still be going this way or... Oh, there's an arrow here. Oh, there's a camp of some sort here. More goddamn snakes. Ah. Stupid snakes. Also, I have a question. Who put all these pot snakes out here? Or snake pots? Who's building all of these vases and sticking cobras in them? It's like if you run into one of them, that's normal. Maybe two. The many we run into, that's bullshit. Kill it. Oh, boy. Garrett, if you're still here, please don't make a game like this. Like, don't get me wrong, your first game will be shit. I want to be very clear about that. Everyone's first game that they make, especially an RPG Maker, is shit. Mine was shit. Yours will be shit. Everyone else's will be shit. No one will pick up the engine and make the perfect game the first time. Your first game, your second game also, will probably be shit. But you can learn from the mistakes of others and not repeat them. Well, I found a tent city. Guess I'm not supposed to be here yet. Damn it, Blanc, why can't you hit shit? Will you kill it? No. Of course not. Oh, hello, Ryan PTO. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I'm here just slowly losing my goddamn mind. No. I have to readjust my chair. I'm getting so angry. No, I'm kidding. I'm not getting angry, but definitely need to readjust my chair. Oh, there we go. That's better. Gotta make sure you straighten up your back. Can't be crouched over all the time. It's not good for you. So I'm guessing I'm not supposed to go to that tent city, considering there was no one there, and I couldn't enter the tent, so... And I just keep running into more of these goddamn vase cobras. Seriously. Who left all these things out here? How many vases did you lose to the cobras? Blast him. Yeah, I've had a couple quick Hadoukens. Real question is, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Where the hell am I? God. Being attacked by magical floating D8s. Great. Now Blanc's confused. It's bad enough they were confused about their heart, but now they're confused about this too. Come on. You know you're into fisting, but not right now and not that way. Missed. How did you miss? You have freaking magic missiles and you missed. Keep going to the right of this map. Ryan, are you the same Ryan that made this game? If so, I have words to have with you. All that damage and you couldn't kill shit, Leonardo. You are worthless. Might as well. Can't equip any of those because he's not high enough level. Fucking none of them are. Taunt. Alright. So. They all should focus on her. Should probably do that more often, to be honest. Yeah, Ryan. Are you the dev? Are you the same dev? How the fuck are you guys still alive? I feel like I'm at a familiar spot. That's right. Over to the left is where I came in. So... Oh, look, a sign! Ehrenberg Kingdom. Well. So high, my legs feel like jelly. I finally made it. Welcome to Ehrenberg Kingdom. Leonardo. Yes, Lady Morgan? First off, drop the lady. Just call me Morgan. Got the formal crap. Enough of that. As you wish. Yes, Morgan. Come a long way. Let's find a place to rest first. Talk there. Leonardo, I've got a few questions for you. I see. We're going to the inn, right? Really need to rest. Yeah, no better place for that. Let's go.
Hey, listen.
That's what that step 53 thing. It's just fucking Navi every time. Which one of these is the inn? That's the church. Where we can get skills. Touched by priests and so on. There's items. Is this the inn? I feel like they should let me in. Do you think they should let me in? I feel like they should let me in. Hey guys, you guys awake? You awake? Come on, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Ah! Imagine trying to sleep and it's like, honey, there's some crazy lady outside wagging her door around. That one says item. So this is the item shop. This is a big item shop. Bar. How do we get to the bar? The inn and the bar are separate. I get that. But why is it that I can't actually enter the bar? Not to mention, why is it I can't enter any of the bars in this game? Is Morgan not old enough to drink or something? Better yet, with all the shit that they've been through, you'd think she'd have at least one drink. Well, just burned out all her energy just getting here. She's still cold. Don't wake her. Just let her sleep. She needs to recover to catch up with us. Now, straight to the point. Yeah, Morgan, answer every single question you've got. About the guy responsible for my mother's death and your parents, right? Who is he? Barbarius Heimdall, former Earl Marshal of the Marienburg Imperial Army. He's the one who led the attack on Valenka Royal Castle during the war! I would like to point that out. Leonardo, your parents died during the war. 'Tis a shame. I totally get that. But it was during a war, a Four Kingdom War. So if we're here to kill him, to kill Barabbas Heimdall, that would be a major crime. Because, if I understand correctly, the war is no longer ongoing. And because we are not of this kingdom, if we were to kill them, and someone recognize us as the children of the other side, that could start a war. You know, like the one that killed our parents. Did you catch what I'm throwing at you, blue boy? Wasn't it the king of Marienburg Kingdom who approved that attack? Shouldn't he be the one held responsible? They're both responsible, but Barbas was the one who directly took my parents' lives, Commander Emilius. Plus, the king of Marienburg Kingdom, Lawrence Heimdall, died 7 years ago, which ended feudalism in this kingdom. So now it's just Barbas left. So what you're planning to get to him, Leonardo? Going to abduct his son, Crawford Heimdall, the president of this kingdom. Are you serious? Abducted the president? No way, Leonardo. It's a terrible idea. You'll be up against the Marienburg army, one of the deadliest forces in Valcadia. How do you plan to fight them? Even all of us, it's a lost cause. Or your voice. Yeah, Lilith, goddamn. That's right. Can't do that. It's not worth the risk. Not worth the whisk. Not worth the whisk. My tongue is my tongue. This isn't... The risk isn't worth it. We? You're with me on this? This is one of the reasons I formed the Eclipse. I've been searching for years. Now the opportunity is knocking. How can I just let it go? We're with you. But not with that plan. We need something safer. You're right. Where are we going to find the president? City Hall, largest building in the kingdom. That's where he lives and works. I believe we might find Barbarous there too. Any ideas? Information's key. We haven't pinpointed where Barbarous is. So we're going to access City Hall. We should gather some intel. Plus, I want to meet the president in person. Meet him in person? Is that okay? It's all or nothing, but don't sweat it. Gathering information is our specialty. We won't blow our cover if we keep it low-key. Sure, he doesn't know who we are, so the best way to approach him and his father. I'm not sure I can stay calm when I see him and his father. Maybe you should go away then. Leonardo, yeah. I know you hate Barbas more than anything, but let's be clear. Crawford Heimdall isn't to blame for this. So do not hurt him. You have to keep it together, or our whole plan will fall apart. But, are you even listening to me? Understood. It's too noisy. Can't sleep anymore. What are you guys talking about? Oh, sorry, Blanc. Didn't mean to wake you. I just want to know what's going on. You don't look so serious again. Just sit down, we'll fill you in. Okay. So that's the plan. What do you do when you find Barbas? Kill that son of a bitch. We'll see. For now, we need to get to City Hall first. We need some information. And Leonardo, remember to keep yourself in check. Don't mess this up. Got it? Yes. Morgan. Move out. It's the middle of the night.
Hey, listen.
Plus, I want to point out just a key thing. What's the saying? You know, sins of the father. Something. Don't be a dick to the kid. I don't know. But I also, I just noticed that right there. That door south, door east, door south, door east, door south, door east. Pisses me off. Yes, this is the city hall. Hell, it's your business. Leave it once. Okay, I'll leave. Pretty sure that's the place. Can I talk to you? Military queue. Jobs to. Oh, this is the military. Okay. So I guess it's further up. Oh. This is a much bigger, fancier house. So y'all, you guys have to see the urgent board missions report. So y'all, welcome to Cornelia. Welcome to Cornelia. Welcome to Cornelia. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna stare through the windows. Okay. Step aside. Time for Master Handsome Leonardo to take over. First time American here, huh? Don't worry. You got the best guy here. This place, known for our elite blacksmiths. Their gear, on a whole other level. We're talking legendary craftsmanship. But of course, greatness comes at a price. Materials, they are a bit more special. Some call them molds. Wondering, what a blaze forge is a mold, and how do I get one? Right, I knew it. Oh god, it's another fucking tutorial coming up. I can feel it in my bones. Oh, I can feel it in my bones. To get one, you need to assemble your equipment that's rarer than advanced. That's right, sacrifice fancy stuff, making fancy stuff. We're rambling again, just like Morgan. Fine. Practical then. Open your menu. It's a fucking tutorial. Oh, I cannot be asked enough. At least this is later on in the demo, in the game, to where it's like, oh yeah, this will probably be actually, you know, useful to use it there. Shit. The problem is I have with everything is existence. Can I get more crippling Sasha? So let's see. Need weapon mold level 2. Battle Inspiritor. Some copper, some sandstorms. The thing is, okay, so there's nothing inherently wrong with a crafting system where you disassemble weapons and so on, or armor in order to like get better stuff. I'm not gonna argue that. It's actually pretty good. My pain comes from the fact of you didn't have to do a whole tutorial for this. You really didn't. And that's also kind of the same for a lot of the other tutorials that we've run into. So, here's the thing. Hold on. Save, so I don't have to go through that tutorial again. Save. Nope, fuck. I hate that it does not respond as quickly as I want. I know, maybe I should slow myself down a little bit, but you can't do that sometimes. Sometimes the brain and the fingers do the things that they do, and it does them quickly, alright? Sometimes that's just how it works. Alright. Where's my whiteboard? Class is going to be in session, everybody. Give me just a moment to set it on up. So, for those of you who have not experienced this before, every now and then, because I used to do dev talk videos where I talked about the essentially breaking down an entire game in regards to mechanics, writing, and so on. I didn't record and do as much of those streams as I wanted because, unfortunately, I hit a very big mental stone wall in my life, and there was a lot of other mechanics that I wanted to talk about, but unfortunately, I just haven't had the energy to sit and record them. But that's on me. But this is on you guys. Because, give me a moment, my whiteboard's coming up. Yep, everything just resized, as you can tell, because of this. Oh boy, I hate that everything resized. Ugh. Pull that back down. Alright, and then this should capture if Windows 11 would stop being the dumbest shit ever. No, I do not want it over there as its own miniature window, janking all of everything else up. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. And there it is. Welcome to the whiteboard. Okay, so let's talk design and mechanics for a brief moment. Welcome, class. My name is Ian. Part-time experience. I have been doing... One second. I've been doing game design for a very long time, actually. It's been a hobby of mine for a very long time. Mostly mechanics, because I like number crunching and I like mechanics. That has been my bread and butter, my shtick in the whole thing of doing this in general. All right. So you're probably wondering, what are we going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about tutorials for a brief moment. And the reason why we're going to be talking about tutorials, if I could find my pen. There's my pen. Well, stylus, whatever the fuck it is. Tutorials are super important. It's always important to imagine your game as being possibly the first game of its kind that your player has played, because they might not have played any others like it. They're deciding to give the genre a try. I have something in my eye. It's pissing me off. But that's not always going to be the case, and so you don't also want to ostracize or kill the flow for players who are more familiar with it. So I know the dev has stated that they have fixed some of this in regards to making the tutorials skippable, but I want to bring something up. What you do for anything like this, instead of having a whole ass video or a whole tutorial of going through the steps, you make an NPC. That NPC gives you a dialogue box that says like 1 to 2, maybe 3 lines of dialogue. That is it. And they repeat it ad nauseum. It's like the whole joke of welcome to Cornelia. Because, you know, you go up, you run up, you press it, A on the guard, and that's all he says. You press A on this NPC, all they say is, hey, I wasn't aware that, you know, I can get molds or materials for crafting by disassembling my old gear. That's all you gotta say. You don't have to go through a whole video. You just get an NPC who says this one thing. This one NPC. That's all he says. Hey, you could disassemble your gear for gear. Or disassemble your old gear for materials. Or, I didn't know this. Did you? Something. Make it, like, flavored. In the best possible way of, like, not shattering the fourth wall. But just do that. And the reason why you see, or I suggest this, is because almost every major AAA developer of RPGs has been doing this for fucking years. Because they figured out a long time ago, you don't want to sit through a whole goddamn tutorial. Now, there's some of it, like, good example, Final Fantasy 12. Final Fantasy 12. God, this is atrocious handwriting. Oh, that's because smoothing's not on. Final Fantasy 12. It has a number of NPCs in it that tell you a whole bunch of basic mechanics of, hey, this is how you equip something. Or, hey, you should probably, like, make sure you have a license or something. Or this is how you set a gambit. Or stuff like that. That's all they do. That's all they're there for. Why? Because they didn't want to make you sit through the whole tutorial of doing the gambit system. They give you a brief, maybe 2-minute show or an explanation, maybe, depending on it. But for the most part, the information you get in order to run the gambit system is through talking to just a random NPC. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And if you're going to have a lot of mechanics in your game, especially heavy mechanics, or you feel like you need to explain a whole certain scene, that's perfectly fine. But, and I want to, there it is. I'm going to take a screenshot. Where's my tool? There's my tool. Boop, 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 boop. All right. So let's say leveling. You don't need to go through the whole thing of showing, hey, this is how you level. Do it one at a time. You're going to talk about the whole damn thing. The second a player sees this, and they see this is the only section that they can interact with, they're going to immediately understand this is where I interact with things. This is what I control. And then they're going to hit 1 and see everything that's tied to vitality change. And they're going to be like, oh, cool. All I got to do is up vitality a whole bunch by keep clicking it, pressing it, pressing it, pressing it until I get to the level I want, or I run out of points. And then I hit confirm, and then I'm done. So you don't need a tutorial for this, because it's intuitive. The design is already there. It's already intuitive. Don't go more into it. You don't need to go more into it. Let's go to the next one. We're also going to again choose Mr. Blue Boy. So. Here we go. Mr. Blue Boy is his equipment. Hey, Plexi. Alright, so. Mr. Blue Boy's equipment's right here. We can see everything in regards to the stats of the current equipment. We don't need anything in regards to this. Maybe the customized crystals? But the second we click on it, we understand, oh hey, this is how we do the attachments. Again, it's still pretty straightforward. So nothing too terribly, convoluted there. But let's see. Where it gets to being strange. Or rather, I don't understand. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's only these ones. Here, let me switch this back. Because we don't need the whiteboard for this one. We just need the game. So, you guys can see my mouse. Alright. So, when you go to use items, because every RPG has it, where it's broken up item, armor, or weapon, armor. Oh, God, fuck. Item, it's got all these different items. Honestly, way too many tabs. And you have way too many... Why is there crafting ingredients and then miscellaneous items? Are these just selling items? Yeah, these are just things to sell. Junk. Breakable items. Consumable items. Reinforcement crystals. Crafting ingredients. Quest items. Tools. Key items. Why are quest items and key items two separate things? That doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, on to the equipment that I was going to talk about. So, you go and you look at what equipment you got, because you saw you got an equipment or you got an item from a battle. I don't know why you have them broken up into what different equipments there are. That doesn't make sense to me. That seems going further down the line than necessary. But say, hey, I don't need this battle inspirator. Why do I have so many of them? Oh, cool. I can disassemble it. I have it. That's all it is, but you don't even have to go, like, too far. Like I said, you don't have to go too deep into any kind of tutorial for this. The whole thing of having Leonardo be like, hey, ladies, let me break the fourth wall and explain shit to you, is kind of the same problem that I had with the tutorials. Not only the fact that there were so many of them, that each one was so long and unskippable at the time, but also they were so long, they felt like you were being handheld through every little bit, when a lot of it could easily be cut down to, hey, Leonardo points out, like, hey, this blacksmith is special. They use molds that you get from disassembling your old equipment. Have you ever disassembled your equipment? You should give it a try. Or just say, you know, hey, you could probably disassemble your old equipment in your inventory to get molds out of them. Your average player is going to be like, oh, I can disassemble equipment. How the fuck do I do that? Go to inventory. Let's look at armor or weapon. Oh, I have a bunch in here. Can't do it to this one. Don't know why. What about this one? Oh, I can. Oh, cool. Got it. Done. A few sentences, a few words from Leonardo, you essentially hinted at the player, hey, go do this thing, without hand-holding them and without forcing them to sit through anything or anything at all. It's just a few lines that, you know, prods the player. That's the main thing. You want to prod the player to do something. You don't want to be like, oh yeah, you totally should go and do this. By the way, just so you guys know, here's the entire step-by-step tutorial of how to build a Minecraft house. First, you get some bricks. How do you get bricks? Well, first you gotta go and get some clay. Where do you get clay? Well, first you gotta find a river. You know? I don't like being mean. And I hope I'm not coming off as mean. I don't like being mean. I don't like crapping on people's games and hard work. I don't like it. I don't. But that being said, I want you guys to understand, I'm critical of a lot of things. That's just going to be me. Everything's going to resize. Give it a moment. Oh, God. That resized horribly. It happens every time I take the whiteboard off. But I don't like the idea of crapping on people's games and their hard work and all that jazz. I never will enjoy doing that. But if you guys are going to work and like make your first games, it's important that you understand what you're making, why you're making it, and how you're making it. Understand the mechanics. Don't just shove them in. Understand what the design is. Don't just, you know, shove them in. Where did my... Oh no, where'd they go? Where'd my chocobos go? Oh, there you are. There's my little chocobos. But yeah, understand the mechanic that you're trying to put in your game. Don't just put it in. And then understand the simpler ways of explaining something. Explaining a feature. Explaining anything. Going through a long tutorial is just not necessary. Going through and be like, oh yeah, you totally need to, you know, thwack the Guardian 52 times. It has to be 52. Not a single one more. Fucking why? I don't even know if I'm going to need these. Let's see what we got. That's all. It's just... It's been bothering me, so it... And again, I don't think they're doing terribly. I see, essentially, excess that's going on that's not needed. And how much it really, 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 really needs to be cut down. Otherwise, it's going to just bog things down even further. I could build this, but I can't even fucking use it. Because, like... What level is everyone? 17, 16, 16, 17. Can't even use this shit. Oh, wait. Craft armor. Yep. Can't build any of it. Well, I could probably build it, I just can't use any of it. Making tutorials non-painful is my point. Hail, this place is restricted. You should not pass. Alright, so it's nighttime. Oh, it's becoming a day. Serve an urgent issue to report. So do I need to make an issue start happening? Because I'm wanting to make an issue start happening. Huh. Dev? Dev? Huh. Guards, I have an issue to report. We got business with the president. Got a business. Did I have to just wait till morning to try the door again? Is the president recruiting mercenaries to deal with monsters on Marin's Peak? We're here for that. Yeah, that's right. We need skilled mercenaries. Monsters have been terrorizing us for months. If you're serious, go inside and talk to the receptionist to sign up. Got it. Where'd you let info, Leonardo? Saw the notice boards outside. Lucky they're still hiring. There's a lot of hassle. Nice work, Leonardo. Very far. Scared of the monster already? Call them if you can't handle it. See who's scared of who.
Listen. Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
Every time. It's just...
Hey, listen.
No. Oh, that's why. The buttons I use...
Objection!
Oh. Oh. Hello.
Objection!
Ah. I don't know what that's doing. Not doing anything. What was the... Ah. Now I'm super speed. Oh yeah. I think I turned off the limiter. Man, those days are flying by. I wonder how long I can wait before it turns into the new year. Well, you know what? That's what it gets for stealing my ability to do my poses. Because I'm supposed to be able to pose. But it's not letting me. Because RPG Maker stole my point. This one still works. Yeah. My scene controls still work. But none of my other ones work.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
That was
Stop!
works.
You violated the law.
Well, that's a scene thing. That's not. What is? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me refresh this. Yeah, there we go. I can point again. I'm reappearing. Yep, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. So. So for some reason, because it didn't happen in all the other ones, but Chronicles of Chronicles, the Yggdrasil Chronicles steals control from my hotkeys and then makes it break on my PNG. I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate that more. That makes me hate this game more. That's just rude. Who does that? Who does that to someone? Just straight up stole the controls from my... You know what? Whatever. I'm fine. It's fine. Doesn't bother me. Does not bother me. Bothers me a little bit. It does bother me a little bit. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. To the dev, Ryan. I don't know if Ryan PZ09 is the dev. Because you came in, told me to go right, and I went right, and that was the way I was supposed to go, apparently. So I'm thinking you're the dev. Please heed my warning. Declutter your game. And I say that in the kindest way possible. There's a lot of the tutorials can be not just skipped, but just like trimmed down. Like I said, have an NPC that you encounter that you can talk to, because most people, when they first start playing a game, especially an RPG, they talk to everybody. It's just what you do. And just like have one of the first NPCs you talk to be like, hey, remember to check your equipment? Or hey, don't forget you can equip, go through the equipment tab to attach gems or glyphs. Hey, just disassemble your old gear. That way it doesn't take up space. Or disassemble your old gear, so that way you can get materials. I wonder if I broke the game because I messed with, oh, don't tell me I broke the game permanently. I hope not. I'll know in a moment. It'll be funny if I did, but at the same time I'll be really annoyed if I did. No, okay. It looks like it's moving at normal pace now. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm glad at least that's not as broken as I thought it was. Scary thoughts. Oh, man. I have those all the time. But seriously, to the dev, you've got something. You just need to work on it more. More polish, as we say. The cycle is you develop what you're working on, you polish what you're working on, and then you proceed to the next portion. Dev, polish, proceed. Dev, polish, proceed. And you do it in chunks, so that way you are, one, not overburdening yourself, but also two, so that way you are able to show progress. And it's not just like, oh yeah, you know, I've finished the first third of the game. Here it is. It's like, this isn't a game. This is a clusterfuck of issues. Fix this. Well, I will when I finish the next portion of the game. When's that gonna be? I don't know. But I'll get to it. Okay. You know, they finally released the second portion of the game, but the problem is no one's interested now because the first portion of the game sucked ass to deal with. It's a tightrope dealing with that kind of stuff all the time. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But it does hinder, even like from my perspective as someone who wants to showcase RPG Maker games, because I want to showcase what the engine's capable of. I want to showcase what the community is capable of. And, you know, shine a spotlight on people's projects and be like, yeah, you know, hey, give this game a try. You can find it here. And then, you know, I play it and show it for everybody, and it's like, it's a struggle. Hard to see, wait, hold on, new game time? Not tonight. Hard to see that this game isn't on Steam when there's a board game for it that's received surprisingly good reviews. Wait. There's a board game? Wait, is a board game also called Yggdrasil Chronicles? And are they related? Now I'm curious. Yeah, there is. I don't know if it's related. I think it's called the same thing, yeah, or something similar. No, you're absolutely right. There's a board game called Yggdrasil Chronicles. But it's not telling me who made it. Oh wait, here we go. Publisher Ludonaut. Designer, Cedric Levitt, artist, North Sky attempts to keep you from hell's not. I think it's based in there. I wonder if he based the games off of his adventures playing the board game. That's not bad to say, people. That makes it more confusing. I know, right? That's what we. Okay. Hey. Oh, Ryan, you are back. So you are the main, the dev. Yes, it is. The main pain points primarily being around tutorials being too long and a number of the pacing issues, especially between areas and zones. Because it's like, oh yeah, we just went out the south gate from Religia City and we're in the fucking desert. Making more of the adventure is also part of that transition between areas. I remember this being also something I spoke about to Plexi. By the way, Plexi, hello again. If you're still here, you still owe me a trailer. That being said, making transitionary scenes, essentially areas that transition between two large and often vastly different geographical areas, is important for helping with the suspension of disbelief. It also further helps with the idea of show, don't tell. Blanc mentioned her legs felt like jelly after climbing up all the steps up the mountain to the peak. Don't just say that, show it. Have a section where you're literally going up a whole bunch of fucking steps. Yes, it seems silly, but it at the same time shows, doesn't tell. You should always show and not tell. Don't show, or don't tell me someone's a badass. Show me they're a badass. Show me why they're a badass. When everyone says the Doomslayer is a badass, we know he's a badass because he's shown that he's a badass. He popped in, he popped some demon skulls off with his own hands, and then proceeded to rip another one in half to use it as a weapon to bludgeon another one. Yeah. No. Doomslayer's a badass. So, yeah, pretty much the main pain points tend to be the tutorials are at times too long and can be literally, trimmed down to a couple of sentences being given by an NPC, or, more prodding the player to explore the menus versus just giving them, hey, this is how you do everything. And the other thing is the pacing, because at the same time, Blanc hasn't been around the main characters for very long, from my understanding. Maybe, not even a week. And apparently already cares very deeply for the two of them, which is weird. But then again, I'm emotionally stunted, so I'm not really great at developing connections sometimes. So, but yeah, I feel like you can definitely make this better. And I know you're doing it for free. It's perfectly fine. But I'm confident you can make this better. That's my personal opinion. A demo like what I figured, this should be a small taste of a game. 30 minutes at least, not half the game. Agree to an extent, Kivanica. I think technically it's early access. But even then, it's still, I agree. I wouldn't say 30 minutes. I would say 30 minutes to 2 hours at most. And essentially make it a very polished 30 minutes to 2 hours. So it's like, very updated on mapping, updated on mechanics, so on and so forth. Things like that. But at the same time, even with an early access build, it should, I've taken notes on that, should be an early access build. Okay, yeah. It should still be 30 minutes to 30 minutes to 2 hours, and it should be very polished to show what you are aiming for. So that way it better conveys to people, like, hey, there's more to come, but you gotta, hold on for a bit, show me, or let me show you what I'm trying to do, and move on from there. Hey, the real Tron, how goes it? God, I whipped out the whiteboard for that shit. I'm gonna get back to after the mega review. I'm gonna get back to writing the dev talk, so that way we can actually go through talking about essentially story beats, proper pacing, map design, other mechanics that are very common and good to use when developing your game, as well as mechanics that are unfortunately often misused in many of people's projects. Let me see. Where's my list? Because I did a whole thing about passive versus attentive turn-based, and that's, I believe, still up on my YouTube channel. Because the game doesn't have a card game so far, so I guess that's a win above everyone else's game. Also made the mistake of calling mine a demo when it should be called early access at its size. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like there is a very clear difference that I wish people would better understand when it comes to the difference between early access and demo. Early access is normally, hey, this is a very early pre-build. There's not a lot of actual solid stuff in here, and you probably get 20 to 30 minutes of gameplay. A demo is, hey, we have a lot of polished work. The game's not done, or the game is done, but we haven't released it to everyone, or you have to pay for it to get the full thing. But there is at least 30 minutes to an hour, maybe 2 hours of playable content here, and it's polished, it works, and it's bug-free, or it has minimal bugs. That is the main difference between the two. So are you aware that when you eventually get to our dying world, it's pretty chunky? The way I said it was one game for what I presumed was a demo scared me. I don't mind the games being chunky. I play these for a long, for funds. So the thing is, will be updated regularly. For now, the highest priority is to build up the whole world for storytelling first, and I'll polish the features bit by bit. Not much to explore now except the main story, but later there will be side quests and activities, or hidden treasures, hidden bosses. It was a demo before, but I could not change the title of my topic. Well, first off, I have to say,
Objection!
to the idea of, hey, you're putting the wrong priority first. As I said, the process is dev, polish, proceed, or expand. Yeah, expand is probably better. Dev, polish, expand. You develop, you polish what you developed, and then you expand. You always do it in like small chunks. Think of it like goalposts. You know, when you're building a fence, you do it one post at a time. You put down a post, you walk a number of feet, you put down the next post, and then you connect the two posts. Then you go, put down the next post, you connect it, go on and go forth. That's what you're supposed to do. I remember talking about this a long time ago, and fuck. Should I just get the whiteboard out again, guys? Because I work better doing things visually more than anything. Can't actually, I was able to change the title of one of my older games on itch from a long time ago. It's in the game settings. Ah. Get the whiteboard. Alright. By the way, Tron, welcome. I don't know what time it is where you are. I hope everything's going well on your part of the world. Also, if I end up having to whip the whiteboard out for your game, by the way, you owe me $2. Alright? I want to put that out. I'm going to start charging people for every time I have to whip out the whiteboard. Oh, let me get back to it. I gotta hook it back up because I actually unhooked it. What makes the whiteboard necessary? It varies. There we go. Oh, it messed those up again. There's my avatars. Alright, so we're going to set you back down to Earth. There you go. Okay, so the reason why I whip out the whiteboard normally varies, but for the most part, it's design things. So, as I said, the process is dev, polish, expand. Dev, polish, expand. I want you to think of your game as a fence post and another fence post. This is 0%. This is 100%. You want to get from over here all the way over to here. That's perfectly fine, but the problem is with game design, it's not just a straight line. And it's also not like that when you're building a fence. There's posts in between. And so, when you're developing your game, when you're working on your game, you start here, at the beginning. And let's say you have Chapter 1, all of Chapter 1 finished. And it ends right here at goalpost 1. This is goalpost 0, goalpost 1. So it's like, okay. In the time of you developing to here, your skills and your vision may change, which is perfectly fine. But when you get to here, when you get to the end of the first chapter, don't immediately start building the second chapter and release this one, Chapter 1, in its current state. No, don't do that. You still want to like go through and do each of the chapters. Have kind of like a rough draft, a rough idea of where each one starts, and so on, and where each one ends. That's fine. But don't release Chapter 1, all of this, in its original state. Go back through, polish it, make it look good, find any issues with shadows, tiles, any visual glitches whatsoever. Try and break your game. Find a way of breaking your game. Go do that. And use that to polish your game. And then, essentially, you'll have another post, or, connection to it. And then, you go to the next one. You do it again. Go to the next one, do it again. But also, here's another fun thing. While you keep doing this all the way to trying to get to 100%, you might change something. Like, oh hey, getting to Chapter 3, or, releasing Chapter 3, it was great, but narratively speaking, this has changed. Like, this doesn't feel like it fits anymore. I don't like this piece anymore. Or, I don't think I can get to this piece anymore. So, you get rid of it. You make a new one. And you don't think about that ending anymore. You don't think about that original ending you had planned. You just make a new chapter. And then you develop, then you polish. Does the story need to continue? Do you feel like you left it off on a good part? Does it feel like there's more to the game that you can still tell? Dev, then polish. And you just keep going. The reviews for Act 2 so far are really good, so hopefully we won't need the whiteboard. I don't think we'll see the whiteboard show up. I think when you get to it, you'll be quite impressed, sir. Hopefully. Hopefully. And the thing is, it's like the whiteboard, I wanted to point this out, it's not like, oh, you fucked up now, kid. No, it's nothing like that. It's more of, hey, this is how you should work. Storyboarding, thought processes, and so on. Trim fat, like I said, don't have a big long tutorial, have a single NPC who gives a box of dialogue, maybe 2 to 3 lines of, hey, did you remember to do this? Or, hey, do you know how to do this? Don't forget to do this. Stuff like that. That's all you need for tutorials. You don't need to go, like, full ass into death. Full ass in depth about, like, how things work. Hey, Leaf, how goes the struggle? It goes. It goes. I still can't call you by your name because that's the same name I have. So I have to call you Leaf every time I see you. Oh, well, me and my bestie games, at least. What's the current list look like? Let me find it. Let me find it. I had it on stream yesterday. There it is. That's the current. Oh, it is ad time. I guess I'll wait for them to come back. But yeah. Dev, polish, expand. Dev, polish, expand. That's why reviews are always needed. So I can take those, take the notes, pain points, and improve them in the future. Oh wait, you don't have. I'll have to wait. I gotta wait for him because ads are still going. Cat, what are you doing, you psychotic little furball? Ladies and gentlemen, don't get a cat. I have a 5.5 pound cat. She's crazy. No, she's a sweet thing. Alright, welcome back. So, this is the current list that's looking at now. And no, my name is Ian. So I just call you Leaf. Gonna find new games Thursdays. This is the current one. Thanks for the reviews. That's why reviews are always needed, so I can take notes of the pain points and improve them in the future. There are too many things to do, and my time is so short. Tutorials were one of the things I just polished recently, because some were struggling to explore all the mechanics, but I think I went too far for that. Yeah, kinda. It's 2 before mine. We can roll with that. Yeah, recalls a Leaf, so it's all good. Okay. Yeah, Artifact Ocean technically was supposed to be next, but Valen has been essentially a longtime viewer and pretty helpful, so he got moved up. And then, yeah, Artifact Ocean technically takes over. Well, I have not reached the end of the early access for Yggdrasil Chronicles. It needs a lot more polish before we can actually continue on and see how the rest of it goes. Also, Ryan, why is your game related to the board game called Yggdrasil Chronicles, by the way? So ready for psoriasis? Oh, fucking shit, my tongue. I'm gonna... Okay, you did put psoriasis. But I was trying to still say the name of the game. But my tongue does not like that name. And so it does not like it anyways. That being said, golly. How the hell am I going to do on Monday when I'm doing the retro review? Or, not the retro, the mega review on Monday. Because, like I said, not all of it is pre-recorded. Only chunks of it is pre-recorded. So that way I can give myself a break. But if I'm fucking up with just talking in general... What if I could do, like, vocal exercises? Would that work? No, no. I do vocal exercises every morning in order for me to get through the day. Having a full-time job sucks. Oh, boy. I'm trying to also remember who suggested DAM Champion. I think someone who popped into chat one time suggested it. just don't stream on Monday this week. Well, next week. Next week is the mega review. It's on 9/15. The mega review is Monday. I'll get through it. I'll get through it. I'll power through one way or another. One way or another. I'm gonna lose my mind. Gonna lose it, lose it, lose it, lose it. One way or another. Oh, it's Moogle. Moogle, where have you been? That's alright, always appreciate it. I like spending time on people's games to, again, give them feedback, find ways of helping them, as well as bringing a spotlight to the work. Been working? Well, obviously. Work just been kicking your butt too? I've been kind of offended by it, honestly. But yeah. Monday's the mega review. I don't know how long everything will take. I mean, it'll be a full stream's worth, so it's going to be at least 2 hours. I'll make it at least 2 hours. I'll likely still have to like stop to like give myself a vocal break, so that way I can like drink some water, have a small snack, do weird noises as I do. Mega review. Yes, mega review. I am doing one whole stream that is showing the trailers as well as a little bit of gameplay, or just anything that I can of every game that I have played on stream that I did a review for, with some exceptions. Those exceptions being some games that go into the dishonorable mentions section, and games that were on the Game Jam, because I didn't do full reviews for those. I just more of like spun the wheel and played them. And I feel kind of bad about that, honestly, because there were some of those Game Jam games that were actually really good, like the UFO Knot, the Copper Knight, King's Tactics Dark Reign, Richard Can't Win was a really interesting one, Project Robot was a really, really good one, and then Dine in Dungeon was, honestly, I fucking love that game too. But there was like a lot of really good games made for the Game Jam, but I didn't really write any review for them, but I still wanted to mention them some. But there is definitely some games that go straight in the whole dishonorable mentions section. Now we got to see the Yggdrasil Chronicles review. Oh, God, I'm going to have to make a trailer or something. I still have to record and edit one trailer. And then Plexi still owes me his. And then there are some people I'm just not going to reach out to get a trailer for them, because I don't want to deal with them again. They were kind of painful to deal with before. Do you remember I made the joke earlier that, you know, the one conversation between Leonardo and Morrigan felt like a hostage situation? That's what it felt like with talking with one individual, alright? It felt kind of like a hostage situation. And I didn't feel like I was in danger. It's just, I felt very uncomfortable having to speak with them and, you know, send messages back and forth with them throughout the day, where it's like, okay, cool. I feel like I am the hostage. Because you Intro trailer, so thank goodness. Oh, it does? I don't remember. Ryan still hasn't answered my question. Is it related to the board game or not? Because I like board games. But I ain't going to go buy a board game. Oh, it does have a trailer. Okay, yeah, cool. I didn't notice it. Oh, it ends after step 113. So we were kind of there. We were at like 50 something. I don't know. I got tired of hearing every time a step came up, because it was just every 5 minutes, sometimes less, of just, you know. Also, but yeah, Ryan, I accidentally broke your game, in the sense, and this is also a warning to everyone else who uses RPG Maker to make their games. A lot of us streamers, we have hotkeys that we use in order to go through and do stuff, such as, you know, me pointing is a hotkey, me pondering is a hotkey, me flipping you off is a hotkey, this is a hotkey, this is a hotkey, you know, this is a hotkey. I haven't used this one in a while. Wow. Like everything, even this
Objection!
is a hotkey. So, like, please make sure, like, when you make your game that, you know, the players can't hit, like, control and then something for the hotkeys, because otherwise we will accidentally access things in your game that we're not supposed to, or do things that might break your game. So, cool beans, right? Cool beans. Glad we're gonna have this talk. Things to be mindful of when you're developing, such as accidentally giving someone command script controls for your game, and then setting the frame rate and such up to a really high level to where everything's just speeding by. Yeah. Oh. I want ice cream, but I don't have any. I don't have any ice cream because my roommate killed my blender with the ice cream. Well, technically, he killed it with York peppermint patties, but he killed it while trying to polish off the ice cream. Which we had a tub, a literal tub, like one of the big tubs of Bluebell ice cream. I maybe had like one thing out of it, and we only had it was one of the bigger tubs, by the way. We only had it for like a little over a week, maybe 2 weeks. But how the fuck do you go through a gallon of goddamn ice cream in 2 weeks? That is a lot of ice cream. And then he constantly complains that, you know, he's worried about his teeth and, you know, how he had to have his jaw reconstructed years ago. But then he goes and eats an entire gallon of ice cream in 2 weeks. That is a lot of sugar. Never mind the amount of, like, Monster energy drinks he also puts away. I don't know. My roommate baffles me sometimes. Alright. Oh, right, that reminds me, I'm supposed to... someone's going in the jar. Oh, wait, no. Can I undo that? Yeah, I can clear them all out. There we go. Let's see, who's this? F-Zero, Harmless, Leo. No. Ryan, Tron, Kev, Hanukkah. That's me. Plexi, Leaf, Harmless again, Moogle Rampage, Fortis Spectus, but he's invisible because of the green screen. Huh. Ah, didn't fit in the jar. Get in the jar. There we go. Ah. I'll have to resize everything and essentially make it to where I can trap people in the jar. But yeah. Bombs away, everybody. It's late. I'm tired. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. All of you. I'm going to bed. Who's awake? I don't think Nova's awake. Who's awake in the RPG Maker community? I don't know either of these people. I need to reach out more to the other streamers, but I'm socially inept. So, anyways. Oh, yep, that's got to be resized again because it's once again off because of the whole... There. Right. Ladies, gentlemen, you wonderful... keep a few League of Legends characters in jars. Gross. Everyone point and judge at Tron. I'm kidding. Everyone, you have been wonderful. You've been lovely, as always. I appreciate you. And I'll catch you guys Monday, like I said. On the 15th, it will be the Mega Review. It will not be the Retro Night. So I'm going to be going through every RPG Maker game that I've played on stream and talking about each one of them. I'll probably be talking quick or just losing my mind. We will see. I'm okay with either. I hope you are too. So, ladies, gentlemen, you wonderful Technicolor rainbow of individuals in between, both inside and out, I appreciate you. And I'll catch you guys next time. And whatever you do, remember, the Tooth Fairy just means there's a Bone Fairy out there, and they're looking to collect. Laters!